Yo, what is up guys, Gray here, and today we have got our Week 5 battle of the IBL D-League. We're going up against the other Brit in the league, DrSlaking and the Bowland Bovines. We're going to pick up a 2-0 win.
Your Lake District Spirits are the champions of the GDL. Who says rain is bad?
Your Vancouver Titangs are BBR Season 3 champions. You'll have to see it. And we are your UBL Season 6 champions after taking over halfway through a season.
Your Forest Green Snovers, with a little bit of good fortune mixed in, are EWT Season 2 champions after not even making playoffs in Season 1.
Hey, how's it? Toffee bait. Hey, how's it going guys? Gray here, and today we have got our Week 3 battle of the CGT. We're going up against my good friend, my brother in the southwest, Matt, aka DrSlaking, and his Forest Green Snovers. It's not Bowland Bovines, it's sad, I know, we're all sad about it, but, you know, it is what it is, we've got to get past it. I'm struggling, but we've got to get past it. I've been looking forward to this game for so long. It's been so long since we last played each other, and honestly, this matchup sucks for me. I'll be honest to you, it just straight up sucks. This team isn't great, but we're going to try and make it work. But yeah, I'm just excited to play Matt. It's genuinely been so long. I think we played each other once in Gen 8. Like, that's how long ago it was, and Matt was not taking that game seriously. To be honest, I wasn't taking it super seriously at that point either. It was in PTL, which is the league I run. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 seasons ago in that. And I swept him with Gengar. Just want to point that one out. It's not quite sweeping with Executor, but you know, that also happened. However, footage has been lost to that game. Like, general consensus is that Matt has destroyed all evidence from possibly getting uploaded to YouTube. So, unfortunately, there is no evidence of the Executor sweep, but it did happen. Executor did claim 6 against Matt. I'm telling you, it happened. Yeah. So, I've lost my train of thought. Enjoy this intro, by the way. Yeah, make sure to go check out Matt. He is honestly one of the best content creators. He rambles on about random shit during his videos, and it's fucking hilarious. He also is an incredibly intelligent player, like very good at the game. You can learn a lot from him. You'll also be very much entertained by his ADHD antics. So yeah, make sure to go check him out. If there's any coach, and I'm sorry to the rest of the coaches, like the rest of the coaches are fantastic, but if there's any coach that I want you to go and check out in this league, it's going to be Matt, because he is one of my best friends in the community, genuinely one of the loveliest guys I have ever met, and yeah, he's just a good friend of mine, so make sure to go check him out. And yeah, let's get into the battle, I guess. It's going to be a tough one. Heatran does kind of just run over my team on team preview, so it's one of those games. I think it's going to be one of those games. We'll see. I do have some things that can potentially deal with it, but it's going to be tough. But without giving away anything, to this game, as if I haven't given away that Heatran is going to be an absolute nuisance. Like, you're very prepared for that now. Spoilers, it's going to be a nuisance. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you do, please leave a like, subscribe. Support is greatly appreciated, regardless of whether we're going to be carrying on after CGT or not. Yeah, the support has been fantastic throughout this entire gen. And yeah, I want to end this, like, my time in Draft League, at least in this gen, on a high. Granted, we still got another like 6 weeks of this after we face Matt, but yeah, I don't know why I'm going on a ramble about the rest of the season. I'm just going to let the battle play, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, so here we are for the game against Matt. I'm super excited for this. Like, I genuinely do not care if I win this game or not. Obviously, I want to win, but I don't care if I win or not, because I'm just excited to play Matt. It's been way too long. What does he not bring that I kind of expected to bring? Well, he brought pretty much everything. The Alakazam not being here is kind of nice, I'm not going to lie. The Crobat I didn't necessarily prepare for as well as I could have, but also probably should have been expected, to come to this game because I do have an Urshifu, and he doesn't have the greatest ways of switching into an Urshifu, so makes sense. Does add a little bit more pressure. He doesn't bring the Tyranitar. That's what I was expecting, but didn't turn up. So he has still got 3 Rock Setters. Still entirely possible they put some rocks turn 1, but my best way of preventing that, I don't think I really have one. The Whimsicott needs to go, just because it's a bad Pokemon, not necessarily that it is annoying, but it is annoying to my team because I do have a setup Mew that kind of just wins if it gets set up. So do I lead off Noivern? Noivern's pretty good against everything on this team. The only things that would outspeed it are Choice Scarfers. Yeah. He leads Garchomp. I think I just go hard Weezing. Like, Weezing is so heavily pressured in this game, but it's just the way it is. He has 2 Dragon types. He's my only Fairy type. My Mew is entirely reliant on setup, which perhaps against the Whimsicott was not the best idea, but anyway, good luck, have fun to Matt. Make sure to go check out his channel. He's genuinely one of my favourite content creators, not just because he's one of my best friends, but yeah, he's just a fantastic guy. Just lead off with the Crobat. I am free, am I not? Choice banned. Oof. Okay, that's... 1 second, where's my mouse? My mouse has disappeared. I can't do calcs because my mouse is gone. There we go. Crobat. Crobat. Here it is, the Choice Band. Choice Band. Will not knock me out. Draco Meteor could knock him out. I kind of want to go for it. Kind of do want to go for it. Clicking a button. Whimsicott comes in, Whimsicott comes in. We're faster, my speed creep works out. Do we get the one shot? Not quite. Okay. So yeah, he does have a good amount of bulk. If he was able to take that hit, then yeah. But he dies to the Grey Bird. So we do trade. This shouldn't knock me out. That is adamant. That is 100% adamant. And that was like a high-end roll on adamant. Holy shit, that did so much damage. That defense investment that I put in kind of came in clutch. At the same time, you could claim that the special attack I didn't put in. Oh man, I just did a face that's going to be a meme, didn't I? Ah, shit. That's going to be, yeah, that's going to be a thing. Now on the CGT server, I just know because I've been ripping into Matt so much for the faces that he pulls in his videos that it's gonna happen, isn't it? It's just... Anyway, Crobat's down, so Urshifu is no longer necessarily checked too well. Because we are Assault Vest, his other 2 mons don't really do the job. Goes into this. I'm sure this takes the hit perfectly fine. I am just going to go into my Weezing. Because my Ferrothorn can also check Garchomp, even if it is a special variant. Yeah, it does a better job of checking Garchomp than it does Komodo, so just to set up rocks. Do I want to double? I could also just go for the Corrosive Gas, get rid of any potential Heatran item. I think that it will work. I'm not entirely sure if it works on Steel types, actually. That's not... When you don't necessarily plan for things, as my Weezing just disappears momentarily, it does have teleportation. Like, it's only momentarily it gets it, but it does actually, it's learnt it. Teleport would have been fantastic, actually, for me in this game, to be able to switch on what is almost definitely going to be a Heatran coming in. But, yeah, I don't know whether this works on Steel types, as he brings in a Rotom, so this works for me. I'm happy to do that. We get rid of whatever item. If there's Rocky Helmet, it is Rocky Helmet, expected for my team. And I could go into you. I could also just set up Toxic Spikes. Toxic Spikes actually do look kind of nice. But I also do need this to check. Komodo. How much are you taking? I am Spadef on this, so... Rotom Wash. assuming it's just physically defensive. We don't take much. So yeah, I'm just going to start my Toxic Spikes. You can Volt Switch out if you want to. Yep, that's going to do around 23. Yeah, we are. Well, actually, that's 123 that did down to. So that did 28. Either it's a high roll, a high roll on no investment, or he does have a little bit of investment. Goes into Augie. This is to be expected. This is why I have got my Urshifu here. I say it's like my only reason I got Urshifu. It's definitely not my only reason I got Urshifu. But it is one of my very limited switch-ins to this. So the fact that this isn't Rocks makes me believe it's probably even going to be Scarf or Specs. If it's Scarf with the Rocks up, it's not the end of the world. If it's Specs, then that's going to hurt. It's going to do much damage. Modest Eruption. There we go. Specs. Note that's Scarf. I'm just clicking Drain Punch. No reason to overpredict. This thing is arguably one of the biggest threats to my team. Drain Punch to Rotom also does good amounts of damage, and we can see whether or not, if he obviously goes into Rotom, he could also go Whimsicott. We can see whether or not it is like fully Fizz Death. And that's the Rotom. Drain Punch is doing about 25. So yeah, that looks to be fully Fizz Death. I don't want to stay in, but I also think he might just defog. Because he doesn't want the Toxic Spikes up. Volt Switch doing 43 to 52. If that is Scarf, I no longer have much to take that hit. So I could go back out into Weezing. Weezing brings the Heatran back in though. This also would bring the Heatran back in. And if it is Specs, then well, it's not Specs. We've already seen it's not Specs, but Eruption is going to probably kill me. So I don't want to necessarily make this play, but I'm going to do it anyway. I need to keep health on Urshifu. Like, it's too important to not have health on. How much was Aqua Jet doing? Yeah, he does just Volt Switch. And I can protect to waste an Eruption. There's a Heatran again. If it is offensive, Aqua Jet does 39. So let me just see. That's just assuming that he is Scarfed. I protect anyway. Protect's always my play. As he's no doubt going to lock himself back into Eruption. Yep. I don't believe I live this in any world. Theraphorn, Eruption, no chance. If I was to go to Urshifu, obviously I'm going to take that damage initially. So Modest Scarf. I would take that initial damage on Urshifu. We're at 118, but we're going to take Rocks. With Rocks up, Eruption, guaranteed to a KO. If we were to Aqua Jet and do 40%, so put that down to like 60. Eruption's not doing enough. So I think that's going to be my play. I've taken a lot of time on these turns. Heatran always put on a ton of pressure on my team. So actually losing that much damage on Noivern early probably wasn't ideal. That's going to be down to 31, so I think even if I do Aqua Jet, I still got to click it. I still got to go Aquajet. You can always go Rotom. But I think you may want to just pick up a skill here. But weakening its eruptions would be fantastic. Is there anything I can Drain Punch back up on? No. I kind of wanted to click it there. I really wanted to click it there. We get a tiny bit of damage on this. Yeah, is there anything I can Drain Punch back up on? Realistically, no. He has 5 eruptions left. I could close combat this for damage. Wash. I wish it were just defensive. Why is it not defensive on the calc? Close combat would do some good damage. I could always preserve this as a sack later. I don't have defog actually, so I might as well just sack Noivern and prevent him switching. Yeah, that's a better play. Just goes for the Volt Switch. Now we get Ferrothorn in a little bit more freely. I don't know how I'm dealing with the Heatran late game. I think I need to make sure I get set up. I'm just going to Leech Seed. He can defog here if he wants to. If he's got defog, then he can defog here. He's just going to Volt Switch, I assume, into Heatran. But if we can weaken his eruptions, I'll actually be able to live. Yeah, if I weaken the eruptions, I'll be able to live 1 with the Occa Berry and Body Press. That is going to be Kamo. It's going to get poisoned, it's going to get Leech Seeded. Which is absolutely fine. We should get a decent amount back. I'm just trying to think how I need to get rid of the Whimsicott before I can do anything with Mew. I say anything, I can still Body Press for good damage. I'm gonna Scout here. He does switch. I wanted to double Leech Seed, but that was way too passive a play. Regardless, I still now click Protect again. Still my play. As he no doubt locks himself back into Eruption. Yeah, so he's got 4 of these left. If he, yeah, 4 left. 3 once he clicks it on my Urshifu here, because I do not have a better way. And also Urshifu has kind of done its job. Yeah, it's done its job. What do I go into though after this? What do I go into after? Golurk against a Heatran. Like, Eruption, I'm pretty sure still knocks me out. So that's like... I just typed in Modest on the... Eruption... Is it really doing that little? Oh, that's a 60%, okay. 100%. Oof. I guess Mew would have to be my play there. So I think I want to keep it. Do I want to keep this? I mean, I can't. I just straight up can't. If I had Drain Punched on the Rotom, I'd have been in so much of a better spot. Like, have I been miscalculating this? Is this actually specs? Like, it can't be right. Yeah, it's... Why is it choice banned? Why is it choice banned on my calc? I'm gonna go into you. Because it should scare him out. it may scare him out. The fact that I'm going into it now. Do I want to set up this early? He still has the Rotom, so no. We have Corrosive Gas, so that's less than ideal. I'm going to click Drain Punch. He only has 3 options left, which won't be enough to kill Mew, especially if I rest. Goes into Bosch. That was to be expected. Quick Drain Punch. I'm at full. Golurk. Rotom. Roam Wash. How much time I got? 4 minutes. We good. If he has investment, it looked like maybe he had investment. If I get my weakness policy off. If I get the weakness policy off, I can just win. Let's Pain Split. Oh, that's annoying. Perhaps should have expected that. Hydro Pump is definitely coming out now. So I'm just going to double. That does now put me in range of Eruption, which really sucks. As he does Hydro Pump. Taking a little more than I'd like to on this, but yeah, we just Leech Seed. Always a play to Leech Seed to try and get myself healthy again. Because we're taking so much damage on this. Like, it doesn't even matter, I think, at this point. If Heatran does come back in. Yeah, it's going to be the Komodo again. Just, I'm getting so much more weakened than he is. Really wish I brought Protect on Weezing. I don't have anything to touch. Well, anything on Weezing. Does Weezing actually live the Eruption? That's something I maybe should have checked. It's also very annoying that Modest is not. Like, Modest Eruption is not a set that exists. Eruption does 77 to 91. I'm at 135 on my Weezing. So, no, there's no chance I live that after Ox. I mean, if I bring it in now, maybe, because I get some Leech Seed recovery if he doesn't switch. If she didn't, could just go for the fire move here. Just go for Body Press, that's going to do 2. We're going to get Black Sludge, we'll get Leech Seed. Bit of poison damage off on this as well. And I kind of want to click Pain Split. Expecting maybe the Heatran to come in. So we're at 129, which still means that we can't actually take a hit. I could also Strange Steam. I think that's fine. Rotom is becoming more and more of an issue. If I had been able to take it out earlier, would have been less of an issue, but in hindsight, maybe I should have traded my Urshifu for this. Does some decent damage. You can once again just Volt Switch if he wants to. Yeah, he can Volt Switch since that's kind of free for him. Really wish I had Protect on this. That would have been made such a difference. I basically need to keep Weezing healthy at this point. He goes for Discharge, okay. Again, that is fine by me. As I'm just going to Leech Seed once more. You can more switch once more. Like, I don't think I can win this game through setup because Whimsicott's still in the back. And potentially, I should have predicted that was going to be the case. I can go Mew here. I could go Mew. Like, I'm getting so weakened on my Ferrothorn here. Ockerberry, I think, was a nice attempt, but it wasn't necessarily the best bring for this game. He does live one more round of both. I kind of want to double Leech Seed, predicting him to switch this time. If I lose this, do I lose to Whimsicott, of all things? No, I still got Weezing in the back. I think my switch is so obvious I'm going to click Leech Seed again. Yeah. Shipping Heatran, please connect with this. Okay. Fantastic. So start getting some chip on this. Slow progress, but progress nonetheless. I want to click Protect. He can obviously switch. But it's still in my best interest to protect. Let's see what he locks himself into if he does stay in. If he switches, he switches. It's not going to be an easy endgame, but then again, it's Matt. I didn't expect an easy game. I do need to click buttons quickly now, though. Yep, he's going to stay in. So he had 3 eruptions left. Does he have a second fire move? He doesn't at the moment, at least. So that's 2 eruptions left. I'm going to keep this around. I have no reason to just throw it away like this. Especially now it's getting quite healthy. I'm going to go out to Mew. So you have 1 eruption left? 1 eruption. Now, this is going to do absurd amounts of damage. Yeah, that does way too much damage. I don't think there's anything I can necessarily do at this point. I think Mew, although it does kind of just win, there's also a Whimsicott there that prevents it from winning. I'm going to click Rest on the off chance that he switches out. She isn't going to. Do I live this eruption? No. Okay. So, Weezing is now effectively my win con, I think. I don't know why I just went out to Weezing. I'll be completely honest with you. 118. It's at like way too much health. I don't know why I just went into Weezing. Yeah, that was a misclick. I was not even thinking that was just, okay, click into a Mon. Hope Mon is correct. He has 1 eruption left. I could Pain Split on that eruption. I think I gotta hope I live it. Okay, he's just gonna struggle. So actually I've given him health. I miscounted on his eruptions? Question mark? I mean, I'm gonna get some health back. Regardless, I get some health back here. He can struggle himself to death. I thought he had 1 eruption left, so that's on me. That's me being a dum-dum. He can't really do too much to me. Because I am for death, his way of wearing me down is Rotom, and Rotom gives me free Ferrothorn. His Komodo is low, He's going to withdraw. Goes on to Bosch. Man, if I just clicked fucking Strange Steam on that turn, that's just me not being able to count. He does get a Pain Split up on something. He does get a Pain Split. I won't think I may win this game defensively. So, do you outspeed? Just really quickly, would you outspeed a Rotom Wash with no investment? I think that's a no. I think that's a no on that. With 0 investment. No, it's 1 speed point below no investment. But I don't want to be Pain Split. I mean, I guess this is probably my best way. I need to click buttons fast now. That's pain. Actually, Volt Switches. Okay. He just Volt Switches. I absolutely expected the Pain Split there. Whatever. If he goes Heatran, I just Protect again. Scout what he wants to go for. Yeah, Heatran comes back in. I assume this has still got a Fire type move. But I'm going to Protect regardless, just to check. Fire Blast, yep. Man, if I just Strange Steamed earlier and this thing was super, super low. Now the Rotom's low, if I Rock Polish once, I win. Right? No, because if he knows that, he'll go into... man, I need it to Revenge Kill, so I need this to miss. Effectively, my win con here is that he misses. And we get that. Never mind, we don't. Man, that took so long to go through. Yeah, this is going to kill me. 100% this kills me. Fire Blast does clean up. There's like nothing I can do about it. Literally nothing I can do about it. Like, I guess Golurk missing actually was probably the better play. Why I keep going into Wheezing on this thing when I have literally nothing to touch it is beyond me. I am just being a dumb. I'm going to Pain Split. Fire Blast connects. This will knock me out, I'm sure. Should we live on 3? No idea at all why I went into this. I think I've still just got to then go for the end game of Golurk. That was just stupid on my part. Just stupid on my part. I played this end game terribly. Genuinely terribly. So, Matt's going to win this game. Like, his one way of losing this would be what? If I Rock Polish here. So I'm just going to Drain Punch. Like, he doesn't let me Rock Polish, effectively. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do here is probably discuss what he would have clicked on that end in the end game. Okay, so intro Jack is back. Yeah. Basically what we decided in this end game is that regardless I lost this game, I think it's going to be a case of we always lost. Turns out that his Whimsicott, it didn't have Encore, and we actually would have won with Mew had we preserved it. Yeah, spoilers for his side, I guess. But because he had Stun Spore instead, there was no way I could set up with my Golurk at any point. If I was to try and set up, I would have to get to +6 to be able to outspeed his entire team. And the chances of me actually being able to get up +6, Matt's a smart enough player to know that he can't do that. We decided the plays after that, he was going into Whimsicott, like hard into Whimsicott. I would have drain punched. I would have probably clicked the rock polish on the first turn, as he would then stun spore me. If he missed, then I would have gone for an attacking move. I would have probably gone, I would say, for Ice Punch. Potentially would have just gone for Poltergeist. Poltergeist would be, I would have gone for Poltergeist because that was the mid-ground play. After a drain punch on the Whimsicott, it probably would have knocked it out. So we decided the way that game was probably going to play out was that he was going to then switch out into his Heatran, which would have died to the Poltergeist. He would have then got into his Garchomp and just knocked me out. Garchomp, if I was paralyzed, would always be able to knock me out, and like the hacks would have to be way too much in my favor. I think it would actually be pretty much impossible because I had the wrong ability on my Golurk. I actually had no guard instead of Iron Fist, which is a genning error of my part. Because of that, he couldn't miss the stun spore, so there was no way that hacks could really even play a factor in that. He would paralyze me. He would go out into his Heatran to prevent me setting up too many rock polishes, and then he would just come in a Garchomp and knock me out. So we've decided this game is going to be a 4-0 win to Matt. I'm a little bit upset with how I played, because if this is the last time I play Matt, I would love to have just given a better showing, and I think that Mew set really could have done work. But in the game, I was just so sure that it was going to be on-call Mew, and that my Mew was never going to be able to set up effectively. And it turns out that was never the case. That Mew set actually kind of would have potentially just won if I managed to set up a couple of Cosmic Powers on the Whimsicott. Yeah, it could have just won that game, but at the same time, Heatran just provided so much offensive pressure. I kept misclicking and going into Wheezing. I don't know what was going through my brain when I played that game. This is like a week later, almost a week later, I think. I don't know what's going on when I was clicking buttons in that game, but yeah, it's just how things have been for me. Like, my brain is not really on Mons as it is at the moment. I'm severely burnt out from Mons, and yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to give a particularly good game to Matt. There's certainly some plays that I could have done differently and had it work out. However, such is the case. Like, it wasn't to be. And hopefully we get to face Matt in playoffs. It's going to be really, really tough because he's doing really well. Like, he's a fantastic player. So he should make playoffs. For me, in my current mental state, I think it's going to be a struggle. But we're still going to try. This is our last league in Sword and Shield. We're going to give it our all. Like I said in the intro, if you watch the intro, that is, yeah, we're going to do our best in this league. Hopefully I can have something of a mental reset and come back stronger. And yeah, make sure to go check out Matt's side. Before I ramble on too much, I'm just going to cut it here. Yeah, make sure to check out Matt's side. He is a fantastic guy, brilliant battler, and super entertaining. Also can on his day be very, very educational, very concise with his thought process. So yeah, make sure to go check him out. You won't regret it. And if you did enjoy Battle, please leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Support greatly appreciated. You guys have honestly given me more love than I was expecting at any point in my draft league career. So thank you so much for that. And until next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.